Hi, Aquarius. Happy birthday and happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to your February 2022 astrological forecast. So, obviously, you're the center of attention right now. The sun is in your sign, along with, let me see what else we have here. Well, Saturn. You still have Saturn in your sign. There's a new moon in your sign on the 1st. Let's see here. Mercury goes back into Aquarius on the 14th on Valentine's Day. And let me see what else. Okay, well, the sun's here till the 18th. Yeah, so you still have like all these planets, right, in your, mainly like the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn, and the new moon. For this month, but next month, all these planets that are in Capricorn, aside from Pluto, will be moving into your sign. So you'll have Venus in your sign real soon. And Mars also. Okay, but right now, Venus, Mercury, even for a little while, up until the 14th, Mercury is in Capricorn again. It actually turns direct, let's see here. Yeah, on the 3rd in Capricorn, and that's how it ends up back in your sign. So it's already been in your sign, okay? But anyway, so Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Pluto are in Capricorn right now in your 12th house. But let's get to this first, okay? First of all, when Mercury was already previously in your sign, okay, it made you very talkative, or just wanting to reach out and touch a lot of people, or make phone calls, something like that, or write, send emails, have conversations with people. It just makes you really want to like communicate with people, okay? And whatever happened, you know, when Mercury was first in your sign, if you had initiated something at that time, especially a conversation, or sent out a letter of some kind, inquiring about something, or just anything, right? When Mercury turned retrograde in your sign and fell back into Capricorn, okay, so if you didn't get a response to anything, any kind of mail, if you are missing regular postal mail, period, that didn't even occur during Mercury being in your sign for at first. It could be something that you're still waiting for. I wouldn't be surprised if you received like a Christmas gift or some kind of holiday gift now when Mercury goes back into your sign on Valentine's Day. In fact, you know, you could be getting some really, really nice gifts for Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day. But don't be surprised if something that was missing, or that you should have already had in your hands, shows up. Also, a reply to mail, email, anything. Maybe if you left a message for someone, they probably never got it, is why you're not hearing from them just yet. Then maybe they're just getting it. And the same thing with you, though, also. You're just receiving or listening to voicemails that just never showed up. They showed up late. Some carriers, cell phone carriers especially, do that. I noticed that, you know, and a lot of times it's something really important that you don't get, okay, until it's too late. So whatever, what good is that going to do, right? So don't be surprised if a lot of this stuff just like falls into place. Okay, now the new moon on the 1st in your 1st house, right? New moons are new beginnings. Okay, so this is happening in your 1st house. Now you have Saturn here. Saturn is your co-ruler, along with the planet Uranus. Before Uranus was discovered, Saturn was your ruling planet, and it still is. Okay, it's also the ruler of Capricorn. Planets are, zodiac signs are allowed to have more than one ruling planet, okay? Because as we discover more and more things, right, and the characteristics of the planet are similar to that of the zodiac sign, and that's how you come by a ruling planet. So Saturn actually does well in your sign, even though at times you may feel that it doesn't. It could be Saturn in your 1st house, period, just sometimes makes you feel weighed down, bogged down with like responsibility, too much of the sameness. A lot of times people are just really bored out of their minds when this planet is transiting them. Okay, so it could be one of those things. Way too much serious thinking, dwelling on stuff that after a while just, it does become a burden, because you, for some reason, feel that, I don't know, you're responsible for other people, maybe, your family, yourself, but you really have to, I believe with this new moon coming in, it does make you realize that sometimes that's what you're doing, is you're dwelling too much on too much seriousness. You really need to, I don't know, have some fun or do something different. Maybe all you do is work, 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 whatever, you know what I mean? But a lot of things about your personality are changing right now. You're letting go of a lot of things. You're getting rid of even people. You're getting rid of people that just, maybe that's why a lot of times you feel like burdened. You have people just hanging on for dear life to you, for whatever reason. People go to you for, I don't know, inspiration, advice, anything like that. And sometimes it's just too much, don't be surprised if people leave you at this time, because you're actually leaving them, though it may appear that they're leaving you, okay? But that said, you are the center of attention. The sun is in your first house right now, and you're all lit up. People can't help but look at you. And this new moon does bring possibly someone new into your life. It could be a person, but it could be just some new, not even really new, something that you had been planning on doing in the back of your mind. You were going to make some kind of change, or you were going to try something, and I believe that's when you'll do this. That's what new moons are for. They're for new beginnings. Okay, now, well, with Mercury here, again, especially when it turns direct on Valentine's Day, expect a lot of, conversations picking up where they left off, even an old conversation, if this is something possibly romantic just due to Valentine's Day. Something like that, but you're right back out there again, either contacting people, writing something or other, having some kind of important conversation at this time. Up until then, though, okay, there are still planets in your 12th house where you have the sign of Capricorn. Like I said, okay, Mercury is here up until like the 13th in Capricorn, okay, so it falls in, back into your sign on the 14th. So in the meantime, when this planet is in your 12th house, the 12th house is the house of secrets, happenings behind the scenes, actions taken by you or someone else, possibly in secret, but just like not really out there letting everybody know what you're up to. But I call it the big investigator, okay? Like it's the planet that snoops or tries to find out things. So this has been retrograde in Capricorn, direct retrograde, okay, back and forth between your 12th and your first house. So a lot of times maybe you were trying to find something out and you couldn't. You just couldn't, either the information wasn't there, you weren't in touch with the right person that could tell you even where to go to look, or whatever, and sometimes when Mercury does turn retrograde, it does screw up communications and stuff like that, but a lot of times, though, it reveals, even by accident, the information you were looking for. You might find it in a roundabout way, okay? But you do actually discover whatever it was you were trying to find out. So I'd have to say that something like that has occurred here. Right now, having also Venus here up until the beginning of March, because Venus has been here since, I think, November. Okay, I actually did a video on that, this aspect, because it's here for such a long period of time. So a lot of times when Venus is here, you're doing something creative or fun, or it could even possibly be you writing something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a book or whatever, but it could be a journal or something like that. Maybe you've started something. Okay, but a lot of times, you know, in astrology, they'll say Venus in the 12th house is like a secret romance or a secret crush, secret admirer. Okay, so on and off, you may have been hearing from someone sending you little messages on social media, possibly. It could be someone that you don't know who it is. They really are a secret. It could be somebody under a false account. You know, it's someone possibly that you already know, though, that is trying to get back in touch with you. Okay, so could be something like that. Doesn't seem too harmful or anything, you know, but you do have Mars here also. You know, if you, well, okay, when Mars is in your 12th house, okay, no matter, especially if it's in natal, okay, if you were born with it here, a lot of times, though, even just having this transit here, Mars is the ego planet. It does give you an awful lot of energy to go after what you really want. Remember, this will be moving into your first house, so whatever it is that you're doing right now that is possibly in secret, you may be making moves even to like secure your position, take care of yourself, make sure that things are going to go the way you want them to. So when Mars moves into your first house, you can make your moves or whatever you're going to do with confidence, okay? But a lot of times having Mars here, you have at least one person in your life that is secretly jealous and envious of you. Okay, so before Mars came to your 12th house, it was in your 11th house of your friends. Okay, your most sociable house, your 11th house. Any kind of organization that you belong to. So at that time, you may have even met someone new, you know. Maybe there is someone possibly in your group of friends that like secretly undermines you or is very nice to your face. But they, you know, they just sit there and wish for you not to succeed at whatever it is, anything. You know, if you're happy, they're pissed. Okay, it's something like that. Okay, this will move. Okay, Mars will move from here, but I'm just saying right now you could be getting this feeling even that something like that is going on, and you're not stupid if you do have someone in your circle of friends like this, or it could even be like work related. Okay, which is very easy to determine who might be doing something like this, right? So just keep in mind that somebody may be acting behind the scenes on their behalf at the same time while Mars is here, okay? So just keep it in mind. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody is doing something like that, but more often than not, there is someone within your group, usually a group of friends, that and the reason they're doing it is because they're secretly jealous of you. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well, the sun moves into you know, Pisces on the 19th, where you have Pisces in your chart as your second house. Jupiter just moved here, and Neptune is here. Okay, so this is like a really, really good transit. You know what I mean? Your second house is your house of earned income, how you earn your money. Having Jupiter here expands this area and brings in new opportunities to increase your income in some way or other. A lot of times it is with a raise, but I really don't see anything like that going on here right now. I do see like money coming to you through some way or other. It could be, again, some kind of side venture possibly that you're doing, but it does just open up new avenues here for like a different way to earn money or add to your income in some way or other. A lot of times, though, money comes in and goes out just as fast. You want to keep an eye on that. There's like a full moon in your opposite sign of Leo on the 16th. So where you have Leo in your chart is your 7th house, okay, of close relationships and partnerships. So it is, you know, a time of the month like everybody has a full moon and new moon. When you have the new moon in your sign, you obviously have the full moon in your opposite sign. So if there is something going on in a close friendship or romance or business partner, something or other, this is when something like that would come out. And it could actually have something to do with money, okay? Maybe someone is trying to influence you to do something with your money, okay? They want you to do something a certain way, okay? Or they want you to invest possibly in something. Maybe your romantic partner wants you to just spend and have a good time and, you know, whatever. So I believe it's something like that, you know, but the full moons are there for an opportunity to clear the air. So that's what you should do at that time. If you have any kind of close encounter, you know, with one of your close relationships, this is the best time to get something off your chest. Okay, so let me see here. What else? Oh, well, we'll just get to this. Okay, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aquarius on the 1st and 27th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Leo, and those dates are the 14th, 15th, and 16th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The best time for money is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time for your career is the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And the best time for communication and travel is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, and 20th. So, happy birthday again. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts. Check out the description box below. There's links there to ask me a question, or my website if you would like to have your chart done. Thank you so much to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like this video, please do that right now and like and share it. So I will see you next week. Goodbye.